Ryan in Indiana.
Hello?
Hi, Ryan.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Great.
Hey, big fan of the show. I just wanted to call in to offer just a theory I've put together through just a lot of research about there being just a possibility of what we could call an afterlife through the release of DMT by our brains when we die.
Okay. Yeah, we've actually gotten a lot of email from people about DMT. Okay, and it's not a mystery that if you put a chemical in your brain, some chemicals can cause hallucinations and things that seem real. But that doesn't mean that those things are real. No,
I'm not saying that. I'm saying, let me explain. When we die, we have accounts of people saying they see a bright white flash, they see pictures of their family, their memories, their life rolling through their eyes, which it's a great description of a hallucinogenic trip. And we have evidence that shows that when we die, our brain releases a large amount of DMT.
Actually, we don't have a lot of evidence of that.
Well, everything I found shows that we do have that release of DMT, and we do have evidence, whether or not that we have a large release. We do have evidence that we do create in our brain, and it is used in REM sleep.
Actually, most of the evidence that you're talking about comes from, I think the guy's name is Strassman. Okay, and he's been doing experiments for something like 30 years. He hasn't been able to get any of this into mainstream evidence because nobody can replicate his results. So he's got a bunch of people, taking hallucinogenic drugs and having these weird experiences and reporting this, and he's,
It has nothing to do with taking. It has to do with our body creates it and makes it.
And there's no evidence that our body can produce that amount of DMT at death or at any other time.
Well, there's no specific amount that is required. You could take. There's no. If our brain creates it, it's a possibility.
Well, we kind of have some information about how much DMT is required to produce a hallucination.
I would agree completely. I don't know whether there is a certain amount. I'm just saying that there is speculation that we could say
it's
this
speculation.
is a possibility because of the effects of it.
Okay, it's speculation. It doesn't mean that there's an afterlife, and it doesn't mean that anything that people experience when they're under the influence of DMT is actually real. It's something that's happening in your brain. Brain chemistry is weird.